everybody! Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Last episode we helped Pitchcliff with their Glinthawk problem. Turned out Derval was behind it, the same guy that used Glinthawks, ironically enough, to attack Meridian all the way down here. But we destroyed them, and Derval is in prison. He has been for a while, so there's no more worried about that. So, what we're going to do is, I'm already here at Rost's grave, and so we're going to see if she has anything to say to Rost, and then we're going to make our way up to the grave Hoard, and see what we can find there. Shall we?
Hi, Rost. I'm back. It's been a while. Elizabeth Sobeck, she couldn't have been my mother. She was an old one. She lived ages ago. Still, there is a connection. The hatch. It thought I was her. It's really strange. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped war machines from destroying the world. She couldn't save the civilization of the old ones. That was destroyed, obviously. But life, it survived. She saved life from being devoured. I need to know how Elizabeth stopped the machines. If I can find the weapon she built and use it, the Eclipse won't stand a chance. Speaking of the Eclipse, I think I had a run-in with Hades. I picked up a focus and it was like a cloud or dark swarm of something. And its voice, it was terrible. I don't know what Hades is or what it wants, but it's evil. No other way to describe it. I know where I need to go next. The grave Hoard. Sounds great, huh? Elizabeth went there to hold council with the war chiefs of her tribe, I guess you could say. Maybe the weapon she built. Maybe I can find it there. Well, from grave to grave Hoard. Here I go. I'll try to come back before long.
I really love these parts. It's really just a story recap, but it really feels like, you know, she would do this. She would talk to Rost in this way. She would come back to him.
Oh, I think he built all this. Wow. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Yeah, I think I've already done these ones. But I might as well grab
I'll find a use for you.
the medicine while I'm here. Oh, hello. And no way to enter. I really wish you could, though. Down it goes. I think there's like an achievement for knocking down all of the mannequins' horses. But when it's been so long and you don't remember which ones you've already done and which ones you haven't, it makes it a little difficult. Just a little. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hit up here. And I notice I have 3 skill points. So we'll be taking those. Using those soon enough. See, I would do that. Except you get so many modification items. Why bother? Unless you're going up against a rock breaker, in which case they say, fuck that. Okay. There we go. See, I imagine I wasn't supposed to do,
Got one.
go up all this way on my own. This is supposed to be like a harrowing journey, and I've already done most of it. So, oops. Let's see if I can't... Glantox.
Here we go again.
Come on. And one more. Where are you? Perfect. That's one way to do it. Oh, there's another one. Ow. I've attracted quite the horde, apparently. Oh, please.
First strike.
There we go. That's one way to begin an episode. Here, let me just destroy everything. Why not? I've got nothing better to do with my time. Except it took all of my medicine. And I didn't have a whole lot to begin with. I'll leave you alone. I think I've done enough damage. For, one episode. At least so far. Now, let's see. Sparkler. Let's go ahead and move you. 50, 100, 150, 200, 227. It's a lot, but... Foxbone. Raccoon bone. I think I don't need raccoon bone. Or boar bone. Or turkey bone, for that matter. Probably don't even really need most of these, either. can always get more of these. Easily enough, at least. Okay. Okay. And I think that's it, yeah. Love how there's just random.
Clips.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own, all right.
Well, it's not like he can do much through your focus. Oh, I'm not actually in the grass. Oops.
Let's get her.
Ow.
Cannot hide from our...
That could have gone better. Yeah. Could have gone better. But in my defense, I didn't think they were looking back and watching the stupid watcher. In my defense. God damn, look at that thing. Isn't it cool? How'd they even think of that?
The grave hoard. And the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
Alrighty. I am. Here we go, guys.
Look out below!
Oh, that was so
They're
stupid.
inside, too.
Oh my god. Sergeant Ames Giliev voice recording.
Punch right through us.
We hold the hedge and push them out.
That was frozen in ice in time.
Well, that could
Operation
have gone
Enduring
better.
Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Like us. Okay. Let's try that again. So that would have been audio. Audio data points, voice recordings, suit comms log, Lieutenant Fiona Mural, 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, data corruption severe. Titan inbound, same play as Akron, base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the foundries.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the foundries.
Another day in the life. Working time, really close. Angela be on point. Hoorah!
Okay. Voice recording, suit comms log, Sergeant Ames Guliev, 9th Mechanized, severe.
Lieutenant?
They got through. Titan is through the defenses. Still an approach. Ah, crap. A live one. And he's pissed.
We got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Titan. Is Titan the Metal Devil? Then? So if that is true, then... Huh. Corporal Yana Mills.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
Laughter.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Oh my... Wow. So they... So that was Sergeant Ames Guliev. Corporal Leona Acosta, status killed in action. I mean, weren't they all? Lieutenant Fiona Merle. Corporal Vandana Sarai.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limb. Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the phantoms.
Another day in the life.
Okay. Okay, Corporal Yana Mills. That was... Sergeant Wandari. Sergeant Yusizo Wandari. Corporal Yana Mills. Ames Guliev. Fiona Merle.
Silence,
Okay.
you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. Now keep going and find something interesting.
He's a real bright spot. There's a corruptor. Or was Operation Enduring Victory. There's so much here. Pick up stranded necklace. What the hell is a stranded necklace? This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. 6 tarnished metal ingots threaded with a plain wire. Dog tags. Okay. That looks like it. But why in the world would they be fighting in tanks in rooms? And why is hers the only one saying killed in action? Watcher. Although I think that was one of my kills. Like, or was this all once outside and then it just grew over? No, that doesn't make any sense. They're definitely in a room of some kind. Operation Enduring Victory. Corporal Vandana Sarai killed in action.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down.
We've seen that one before. Why does that keep going over this one? Corporal Vandana Sarai. Okay. Well, I think I've seen everything that I can in here. So I guess nothing to do but to go down. Sure, let's just make all the noise in the world. Why not? Probably could have been smarter about that. Bunker door. Okay. Hello. Ooh, I'll take it all, thank you. So what was this place? A military base then? But why would... Uh-huh. I see. Okay, let's just get one last look. And just make sure. Okay. This place is a wreck. Then again, I guess 1,000 years would do that.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
And like you saw before. Corporal Acosta.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
So there was definitely, they were definitely battling the machines. All the way from the Pacific? Did I miss one? A, B.
Log. First battle of the Eastern Seaboard Wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the East. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Okay. But what does it all mean? And what exactly was Zero Dawn? Clearly, they were trying to buy her as much time as they could for her to make it.
What was this place?
Reminder again, voicemail from Lieutenant Fiona Merle.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
So basically, you're not supposed to do that, and I'm supposed to reprimand you. Consider this your reprimand. I mean, if it's the end of the world, let him have at it, right? So sorry. Voicemail from Sergeant Guliev.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
And it sounds almost like, from what that hologram or holograph from Ted Farrow and Elizabeth Sobek were saying, he was aghast at it. And it made it sound like what she was proposing was going to kill them. Basically. It was going to end civilization. But it was the only choice left. But it sounded like these people didn't know that. So they didn't know what Zero Dawn was. We still don't know what Zero Dawn is. Or was. But they were fighting to give her time to make Zero Dawn. Even though, in the end, it killed him. So she was quite a little liar. Of course, they wouldn't have fought, I imagine, if, they'd known.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be.
Yeah. It sounds like they were trying to be hopeful. She was saying that it would give them a chance.
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Well, we had cushions. Comfy cushions. Is that the way down? What's in here?
Just one bed. Maybe the war chief's room.
Corporal Sarai. Press view the notebook. Okay. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar. Somewhere in the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say U.S. human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're last cycle's tech, out like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs. Or if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. I mean, I suppose if this was late 60s, 2060s, then they could be old enough to have 10, 15 years. Depends on when everything actually went down. Oh, elevator or a shower? Shower. That's a space. Oh, that one you almost can't see. Corporal Sarai. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking and no more mercenary sec work. Stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ, just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the Bobs after all. Big talk from Harris about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I'd been proud to be a U.S. soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again. And look what I landed in. But if you were a kid in 55, like how old are you? To have been a U.S. soldier and now to be one again? I don't think you were much of a... Maybe their definition of kid is different from mine. Like I'm thinking someone maybe 10 years of age, but maybe they just meant kid as in they were foolishly young. You know, and naive and innocent in their early 20s or something. But, I don't know. Ooh. I'm going to guess there was nothing up there. I mean, I can still climb it, so... Yeah, there's nothing up here. I think. They wouldn't have done that to me. Nah. No way. Take me right on past important world-building details. Okay. There's a bunker door.
Guess that means no power.
Restore power to the ancient door. Yeah. Good luck with that. Sure. I mean, the game is telling me to do it, so obviously it's a thing, but it's not
Whatever
usual.
This door should be close by.
Man, I would be worried about, like, what all kinds of crap is in the air here. Okay.
A holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning object for useful information.
Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby holo locks. Okay. Up, up, down, down. Up, up.
Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Okay. There's number 2.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Okay. They don't show anything. But I'm guessing that's what that's about. The geotherms goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Okay, so north, east. Oh. West and south.
That's 2. One more.
Thank you, Mike the GT guy. Let's not go down there. Yeah? Sounds like a good idea. Okay.
Must be parts that control the power around here.
I didn't miss anything, did I? Because they were definite. Convenient. Okay. So, up, down, left, right. Up. Down. No! You. Left. Right.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Okay. This is one way to make it back up. I guess that's what I should have done, was go across and then gone down. But you know me, I don't ever do anything the normal way. The correct way.
These wires must run to the power source.
Yeah. But you kind of have to have, like, power running through the system, don't you?
Tools being used. Devices. More clips. Must be another way in.
Since they couldn't get through this way.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Powers. Oh. Okay. Gonna have to keep a lookout for those then.
I'm alright. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Lovely. There's a lot of them, too. And I've got no real way to hide, either. Fantastic. Oh, did he see me?
Quietly.
That must be through somewhere. Ooh, they're on to me. Oh boy.
All right.
No, don't speak. Ruin the immersion. Okay. Let me just grab this. Thank you. Oh, and this, yes. Thanks. A bunch. Okay. Oh. What even was that? I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it does that. Oh. Well, I managed to kill a couple.
Get ready for the shadow.
Should have healed.
This is it for you.
You're a terrible shot. Oh, you, however, are not. Jesus!
I will teach you to bleed.
How about we don't just stand there and let him kill us? That'd be good. Thank you. Good Lord! That went tits up. God damn. In my defense, though, thought I was getting him.
My turn.
I don't need that, thank you. I need this. Yeah. Reflective Ancient Charm. Oh, hello. Are you anything? No. Maybe if I'd been a kid, like before. But alas, I'm not a kid any longer. Okay. Okay, so we've got... Let me grab you. Thank you. And then... Do you hear that? It's almost like the focus is making the noise that it would have made back when it was still running. Or am I being paranoid? I didn't hear that. Okay. Okay. Is there anything to be found in this area? I just can't believe there's nothing after all that wealth of information we got before. But I guess not. Okay. Okay, now why did I want to be over here?
Easier when I was a kid.
That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, see? I have to go that way. Oh, you know what? I never did those skills! Ah, sprinting is quiet, greatly reducing the chance of alerting nearby enemies. Fast reload. That might be really good. Fighting back. Mount or combat override. Tinker. Scavenger. I think we're gonna go faster reload. Because good lord is that slow. And it drives me nuts. Bonkers. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, I missed anyway. Oh, that works. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do it, but if it works, it works. It's all that matters. How are the cultists managing these climbs? Aloy's practically Wonder Woman to have to do it. Oh, look at all this. I believe in you from Roshana Guliev.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
It's gonna make me cry. Please reply from Roshana Guliev. Rejected for delivery.
I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
From Lieutenant Fiona Murrell.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
But she was rejected for delivery, so she didn't... Never went got to anybody. Edited and approved 2. Edited and approved 1. Okay, let's read edited and approved 1 first.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
They redid it.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put in the work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
That is like so insidious almost. Like they couldn't even let his... Wow. What the hell were they doing? Ah. Use the console. Well, first things first. USRC deployment records. December 2065, Week 1, confidential. Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalion skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Operation Thick Skull. Shenandoah Valley SA Tech, Virginia. The 12th MRBs, reported by civilian guard, fought a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of the 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron-Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow. Akron, Ohio. 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horse-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. 9th and 10th MRBs. So that's the one that's fighting right now, or not that's fighting right now, but that we're going through their stuff, basically. Through all of their mail. And it's just... Okay. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB refused to recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit deployment along Pensacola-Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. 7th MRB recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater ready. 9th MRB refitting at USRC facilities ready. 10th MRB transferred from Kalmar, data corrupted. Brigade readiness status. Refused recall orders. 3rd MRB. 12th, 9th, and 10th. Haven't heard anything about the 3rd MRB before. It's quite great. So basically, they weren't telling him everything. They were making it on like it wasn't going to kill everybody to use this, but they were going to use it anyway. Governments.
What is this?
Military.
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
I don't know. I'm almost afraid to find out at this point. But that's going to be for another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next one, we are going to continue on searching into the Grave Hoard. And we're going to see exactly, well, hopefully we're going to see exactly what Elizabeth did. And just what the consequences of it was. So, see you next time.